All righty. It looks like it's broadcasting here. So, once again, welcome to Bag It Up with Miss D. And my special guest is Miss Juliana with SunWater Herbs. Hi, Miss Juliana.
Hello, and thank you for having me. It's such a blessing to be here and use this platform. So thank you.
So we are outside, which I feel is a little bit more fitting for today because SunWater Herbs is very natural. Miss Juliana has Seamoss, Detox. She's got 7-day programs, all the way 14 to 21-day programs. As I mentioned already, she's going to share with us how to manage those programs as she does consult and make sure we're comfortable with our plan, whether it's losing weight, detoxing, just starting a new, healthier habits for eating foods. She's always posting, great ideas for us to make sure we're healthy. And so we'll get some of that. And she'll also share some of her products with you today. But before I do that, some of my audience has already heard this, but I'm going to mention it again because it's important. The Bag It Up is part of the Business Alliance Group. And we are having our first annual fundraiser right here in the parking lot of the Attache, where we're on location right now. It's going to be July 31st between 1 o'clock and 6 o'clock. Flyers are being posted now. Tickets will be on sale soon. A great sponsor, Go Black Dallas, is sponsoring us. Of course, the Attache is sponsoring us. And we have a lot of wonderful partners, vendors that are coming out. You'll have about 20 vendors out here, food out here, games, prizes, raffles, live entertainment. And you can choose if you want to be indoors or outdoors. The pricing is anywhere from 10 to 15 as early bird, 15 to 20 as you come in on site that day. But we'll have live entertainment that evening from Front Cover. We'll have a special guest for the daytime, a wonderful fashion show that's going to do clothing and lingerie, so you all don't want to miss the opportunity. And more importantly, this whole project being supported by everyone is for our community. It is to raise funds to start our entrepreneur program, where we're going to take new businesses, existing businesses, find out where you are, what you want to do, and make that dream come true. So by the time you're finished with the program, you're going to know how to sell, how to be customer service friendly. You're going to have your marketing tools. You're going to have everything you need to have a business. And you will have a business that can thrive and you can expand upon by the time you finish the program. So that's what we're raising funds for those tools, and also our small business owners like Miss Juliana, to make sure we're helping them and sponsor them in some of the needs that they have as well. So the pandemic taught me a lot, and I'm trying to get out here and help everybody be great. All right, so back to Miss Juliana. Look, she done brightened up her camera. Look at this beautiful melanin right here. So she's so beautiful, and I love her since the day I met her. She's a wonderful person. So naturally, Miss Juliana, my first question is always the why. It's important to understand your why when you're starting business, because that's going to create that love and longevity for you.
Absolutely, and thank you. So the why for me is basically making sure that we have what we need to take care of our health. That is the why. That is why I want to supply these products and make sure that it's easy enough to get these products so that we can do what we need to do for our own health. Okay, being a self-advocate for your health is very important, especially in the Medicare field where I work. It's very important. Even if you have doctors and personal care providers and things like that, you still want to be an advocate for your health. And SunWater Herbs wants to make that easy for you. Yes, absolutely.
Very good, very good. So she has an amazing transformation. If you have not seen it, please visit her page. I do believe you share that on the page, right?
Absolutely.
So she knows what she's talking about, and she knows what she's doing and where she was and where she wanted to go, and she made that happen. So tell them a little bit about that transformation you made.
Absolutely. So for me, this transformation started about 6 years ago. I was in nursing school. Nursing school in itself is a whole another language. And I was just really toxic back in the day. I was really just going through life and not really paying attention to the things that I wanted for me and for my health. And the weight came on, the toxicity came on, the fatigue came on, the headaches came on. These things were my day-to-day life that I didn't realize that was abnormal. Okay, so for me, it took me sitting down and saying, you know what? I don't want to live like this. I don't want to keep a life and maintain a life that's not the best life for me. And that's where SunWater Herbs started. It started manifesting there with fruits and veggies first. Okay, so for a period of time, that's what really got me going, and then paying attention to my body to see, hey, I like this. I like the way I feel. I want to continue to do this, and I had to remind myself, like, you know, be easy on yourself, okay? The relationship that you have with food isn't healthy, so let's change that. Let's heal through that. Let's figure out why you're craving the things that you're craving. Why you feel like you need to eat a whole bag of chips. Why you have
Like
to have 6 tacos and not 4 or 3 like I love, you know? So it just took me making small changes that made a big difference. That's basically where it started.
Oh my gosh. That's a wonderful answer, because, you know, it does make a difference in the foods you choose. Like, I have this craving for Lay's chips. That has become my favorite chip, and it's salty and it's greasy, and I know it's bad for me, but I crave the salt in the chips. But when I eat the chips, I think my body's created this habit of wanting to drink wine. So I have to literally force myself to either not eat the chips or not drink the wine, because my body is associating those two things together. Absolutely. And if I have one, I'm wanting the other.
Right.
So I just have to try to break the habit of saying no.
Yes, and it's really a decision. I tell people think it's just a big major thing you need to do. No, it's really a decision. It's a choice. And if you know for a fact, hey, you know what, that really doesn't serve my best purpose. That really doesn't help me in the long run. That really makes my legs swell after I eat those chips. That really is creating problems for me. Listen to your body. We've become so unattached with ourselves that we don't realize that our body is telling us what we need and what we don't need. Absolutely.
I was making sure we didn't have questions there.
Okay.
So I know y'all, in part, we're trying to keep the screens together because we're both live here, so we want to make sure the audience is reached across the board. So you made the choice and you chose the teas. Now, what do you think? You know, you hear a lot of diets out here, a lot of detox plans. Some of them make you lose weight really quick, and people find themselves regaining that weight. So I heard some of the answer to the question I'm about to ask you. What do you think? And it's different for everybody, I imagine. But on an overall scale, what do you think is the best way for somebody to start losing weight that needs to lose it quickly? You know, let's say I got a month.
Right.
I'm trying to get into my wedding dress. What do you think would be the most effective way for me to do that?
The most effective way is to change your diet. That's going to be the main thing. What we put in our bodies matter, okay? So if you know for a fact you're trying to get somewhere, you're trying to do something, you're trying to lose some weight, cut out the things you know for a fact are contributing to those things, like sugar, salt, dairy. These things like this do not necessarily help the body when it comes to weight loss, okay? Right. Our digestive tract and that whole area, that right there is going to be our mainstay. We have a brain, but the digestive tract is the second brain, okay? So you want to train your brain. I mean, you want to train your digestive tract and your brain to say, hey, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I need to do. This is what's best for me, and this is natural. A lot of these detox teas that you hear about right now, they have additives, they have fillers, they have sweeteners, sugars, things like that don't really serve the body.
Right.
Natural products from Mother Earth, herbs, spices, the things we cook with, garlic, cumin, you know, paprika, these things like this, cinnamon, all these things are natural products that you find in the earth that you can use to utilize and use for your best health. So, absolutely.
Very good, very good. And exercise, really, that's one thing that we're like, oh, I don't want to get up today, I don't want to exercise. So I think that's where I'm lacking the most. I always say, well, I'm so busy, I think I'm just burning the calories anyway, as busy as I stay, but that's not true.
It's not. And I wouldn't say that, you can live a healthy life without any type of working out. I know for me, going to the gym is not my first choice. I'll be honest, it's not my first choice. But I still make sure that I'm active with nursing or with anything that I'm doing in my day-to-day life to make sure I'm balancing that out, okay? You don't want to have a sedentary life to where the weight is just piling on, blocking the colon, absorbing those toxins, and that's where dis-ease comes within the body, okay?
Right. Okay, so let me see. I had a question here, but you guys know my eyes are bad. Okay, we're just watching. Thank you. Okay, so to get into Miss Juliana's products here, because I don't want to spend too much time on my own personal questions, y'all. So it's all about her, and she looks great. I mean, I see her often. I see her doing the right thing. Every now and then she may say, Miss D, I needed this today, but it's never something that's really out of perspective. Now, I will ask one more question, because I'm here at the lounge and I'm around the liquor all the time. I'm around fried foods, because we do home foods like nachos and hamburgers and chicken wings and fried. So she did give me a recommendation on if I do like to drink, and I do like a certain liquor, but I've cut out, thanks to Miss Juliana, all the cocktail sugar ones. So she gave me a liquor that is not so bad on my body in consideration of what I'm trying to do. And I'll let her tell you which one that is and why.
Yes. So if you like to drink, I mean, that's okay. Everything is in moderation. Okay, that's the main thing. You want to make sure you're taking precautions about what you're putting into your body.
Right.
Okay, so with liquors, if you want to drink, that's perfectly fine. But just make sure that you're drinking things that aren't contributing to bad habits, which is the sugary things, the things that are like I said, cocktail drinks. Those, you're not getting good calories there, okay? So if you're
Not
going
at all.
to drink, if you're going to drink things that are like straightforward, okay? Tequila, okay? Vodkas, top shelf drinks that are literally just the alcohol, not anything else. If you go to a liquor store and you shake a bottle of liquor, okay, this is just me talking to y'all now, okay?
Okay.
You shake a bottle of liquor, okay? If you see bubbles and things like that, that's sugar. Those are additives. If it doesn't go away quickly like water, like it turns back into water, that's how you know that they put additives in your liquor. You don't need those things. Those things, that's when you wake up with a headache. That's when you wake up feeling like blah. That's what that's for. That's why those things are happening.
That's a good tip. I like that. She did tell me about the tequila, and I was excited because I like tequila and I like my lime, and so now I just drink it straight with the lime. So, and that doesn't bother me.
Can't go wrong there.
Yes. So we're going to share some of her wonderful products. Let me see if anybody had any questions. Sorry, you guys. Okay, looks everything good. Okay, so I'm gonna share with you some of her products, and then we'll talk a little bit about her next steps and where we can find her and how we can order these wonderful products and get in touch with her for consultation. So I'm gonna kind of get out the picture. I'm gonna let her introduce the products and talk to you a little bit about it, so that way you can get a full scope of what she's got, okay?
Absolutely, thank you. So these are some of the products that we have here at SunWater Herbs. A lot of you all have, been in my inbox and DM about what is Seamoss, what are the properties of Seamoss, what are the benefits of Seamoss, okay? And this is,
Make sure we keep talking loud, because this is great.
yeah, this is the mainstay right here. This is my gem right here. This is the golden thing right here. This is what the product that I use for everything that I do, everything that I use, everything I put it on my face, everything. Okay, so Seamoss, it's a red algae, and I get mine from Jamaica and St. Lucia, okay, from the earth, untampered with, by itself, just naturally growing. So Seamoss in the ocean, it clings onto a rock and absorbs all the vitamins, all the minerals naturally that's in the ocean, okay? And when we blend this and we soak this and we create this container, this is what we use to put in our smoothies, our teas, our coffees, our soups, our sauces, on your face, anything, because it literally naturally detoxifies and cleanses, okay? A lot of the benefits of Seamoss is that it has a lot of vitamins and minerals. 92 of the 102 vitamins and minerals.
Wow.
Okay. I'm talking about your iron, your copper, your magnesium, your vitamin A, your zinc, your copper. All of these things that we naturally have in our body, this has it. Okay. So when we think about our health and when we think about sticking with our health, you want to make sure that you're doing something that you can stick with, that's easy for you. So that's why SunWater Herbs has created different forms so that people can get it in. So not only if you don't want to, deal with the putting, your Seamoss in your coffee or your smoothies or your teas, you can get some capsules, okay? you can get some capsules, okay, and take your capsules.
Depends on your habits, right?
Absolutely, and I don't
Yeah.
take no for an answer. I'm gonna make it easy for you, okay? Okay.
I think that gave me more energy. It really
Absolutely.
does. I can tell when I don't take it. Like
Yeah.
if I miss a day.
Absolutely, because it works naturally with the body. So it's flushing the liver, it's flushing the kidneys, flushing the lungs, the blood, okay, the lymphatic system, especially the digestive tract. A lot of people say, it make me go to the restroom. It's not going to have you run into the restroom, but it's going to naturally give you some peristalsis to help flush those things. And peristalsis is the smooth lining of the digestive tract to help break down some of those toxins and the things that we've been eating since the 3rd grade, okay? That's what that's for, okay? For sure. Well, we got to break those things down, and sometimes it takes a little time. That's why I tell people, come back. Make sure you stick with it, because you will feel the difference. You will feel energized. You will feel, your skin tightening. You will feel, you will see the toning of your skin. You will see the whitening of your eyes clearing up, and that's from your kidneys and your liver and things like that. You will feel more rested, okay? So it's the little things that matter, that make a big difference in our lives. Because you can't go to work and you can't take care of your family. You can't do anything if you're tired, fatigued, and running on a cup that's half full, okay?
Right.
So we want to make sure that we're being advocates for ourselves. And even if you are with a PCP, or you have a doctor or someone that you trust and things like that, still be honest about what you're doing, and be honest about what you're taking in, what you're eating and things like that, because they can't help you unless you go in there and tell them what's going on, okay? And you know your body best, okay?
Right.
Absolutely. So like I said, we have the Seamoss here, and we have the Elderberry Seamoss, which has added benefits, which is just basically a blend of Seamoss and elderberry, okay? And elderberry helps with blood pressure stabilization, helps with clearing the respiratory tract, okay? Things like that, with all this COVID and things like that. You want to make sure that you're taking the necessary steps, okay? And it's easy to do those things, okay? A lot of people who like to drink, okay? We have the lemonade here. The lemonade, listen, y'all, the lemonade go like hotcakes, okay, and I mean that in a literal sense, okay, because every time I have them up here, they're gone within minutes, okay. The lemonade is just literally natural products, water, spring water, okay, lemons, okay, a little bit of agave, you got your sea moss, and a little bit of ginger, and pineapple juice. And this is actual fresh pressed squeezed pineapple juice, okay, and it's simple, and you just drink a cup a day or whatever you like, okay.
Excellent.
Absolutely. We have an assortment of teas. This is our immunity, okay. This is one of the teas that we have for our everyday health to get our immunity back in order. This has burdock root in it, has elderberry in it, it has hibiscus in it. These things right here are natural products that literally help flush the respiratory tract, flush the digestive tract, help with blood pressure stabilization, along with the Seamoss. So you can always add your teaspoon and get the most out of what you're drinking and what you're doing, okay, for your health.
See, SunWater Herbs got y'all covered.
Absolutely. We're gonna make it easy for all of y'all, okay? Because I don't want to hear no excuses. Okay, it's 2021, and we have to be mindful of the things that we're doing. I'm not just talking about the foods that we're eating. I'm talking about the people we're around, the environment we're around. All of these things play a big factor. I mean, they have a big factor in our lives. Okay. Now this one right here. All right, y'all. This one right here is our detox tea. This is our cleanse me tea, okay? And I try to avoid saying detox because I don't want people to get into the habit of saying, okay, I'm gonna lose this weight, and I'm good to go. No, you want to make sure that you're doing this quarterly, okay? You want to make sure that you're giving your digestive tract a break, okay? This is one of our teas here that's going to allow for that to happen. This one is a 7-day cleanse. Now you can do it for 14 days. You can, get 2 or 3 orders and do it. But if you want to just start off fresh, just do it for 7 days. You're going to take a teacup in the morning, a teacup at night, and you're going to make sure you're drinking lots and lots of water to assist these products with flushing you in its entirety, okay? This right here will not have you running to the bathroom, but you're going to know when it's time to go, okay?
I love that. Oh my gosh, isn't she wonderful? Yes, I had to turn the screen back a little bit, and I'm going to get back into the picture. Thank you so much, Miss Juliana, for sharing your products with us. Kind of come in a little bit with me, too. I'm trying to get this right, you all. cameraman had some other obligations, but that's okay. So she said drinking plenty of water.
Plenty.
So I'm drinking plenty of water. This is like a gallon, and it's so hard to drink a gallon, but I am working on that. I'm working towards it. And so I think the important thing is that I am working on it. I think I can only get halfway, but I'm set a goal to kind of get more and more each day, and pretty soon I'll be there. So that's okay. Now, Juliana has some great products that she shared with you. You all make sure you touch base with her, and you can see her here at the Attache. She vends on a regular basis.
All the time.
And if you forget the information she's about to give you, you all can follow Miss D on the Business Alliance group and, of course, the Attache cigar. But I will publish this in both areas, in both pages, so that you can see it, and on my Instagram page. I'll try to get it on TikTok, and I also do it on Pinterest. Those are my 4 social media platforms. More than that, you're doing too much, because I can only keep up with the 4. So I will get this posted, because Miss Juliana's products and her services are much needed for us, especially all this, as people keep saying, pandemic weight I've gained. So we want to let it loose and be healthier. So Miss Juliana, tell us how we can reach you so that they can contact you.
Yes. So you can definitely reach us on SunWaterHerbs.com. If you want to just order your products online, you're welcome to do that. There's an area there where you can set up for subscriptions, where you can get your product shipped to your door every month, and you don't even have to think about it. Okay?
I didn't know that. I'm gonna do that.
We're trying to make it to where you don't even have to think about it. It's coming straight to your door. It's going to get to you. Okay? And if not, if you have any social media, we have SunWater Herbs on Facebook and Instagram. So you're welcome to follow us there. I'm always posting recipes, always posting different things that we can use to utilize and get the things that we need, especially for our health. Okay, different foods, different teas, different things that we can use to make sure that we're flushing our bodies naturally. Okay, and understand, it's never too late. I just want to put that out there. It's never too late to take what you need to do and make sure that you're doing for not just you, but for your family. Okay,
right,
and I'm speaking from a former 316-pound person here. I'm telling you, a decision is all that you need to do. A decision is all that you need to make, and it's a mental thing. Okay, I tell people all the time, I can help you as long as you're willing to, wherever you're willing to go, I can help you as long as you're willing to make that decision. Okay.
Fantastic. So you know where to reach her. If you forget, again, I'll post it, and then you'll be able to come to the Attache Cigar Lounge, find her vending on a regular basis. So what's the next step in your business? Where are you trying to go next?
Absolutely. My next step is basically getting out there. I want to get out there and reach as many people as I can, and being around the Attache Cigar Lounge, being around Denise, Jason, these people, they have put me in an area to where I can be able to reach these people and utilize this platform. So that's where I want to be, and that's where I want to go and grow with the community. Okay, and health is wealth, and I want to spread that for everybody.
Very good. So we are going to do our best to help you get there and continue to create this platform and have it available to you. We are bringing Miss Juliana over with us to our new, larger project, which is called the Attache Resort. It's going to have a host of opportunities for Miss Juliana and vendors and retail. I mean, you guys keep your eye out on the Attache Cigar page. You can look up the Attache Resort, and Miss Juliana has been granted a contract to sell her lemons and her hibiscus, elderberry hibiscus tea with us. Is actually going to be on the official menu.
Absolutely.
Starting with this location and moving into the new location. So congratulations, Miss Juliana.
I'm like elated for that. Like, oh yes.
Let me tell you all this story real quick. I won't hold y'all long. But Miss Juliana had brought in elderberry hibiscus tea. And I looked at it, and every time she brings something new, I'm like, okay, what is that? I tried that tea and fell in love with it immediately, and she left a jar of it at the lounge. She went outside to pack up her vending table items. She came back in the whole, I mean, this was a, what, 5-gallon jar?
Yeah.
The whole staff had drank this jar in like 5 minutes. We loved it. So we're definitely adding it to the menu along with her lemonade, and the fact that it's healthy and good for you and it tastes great. I'm sure it's going to keep going like hotcakes. So if you ever want to come and taste it, she does put samples on the table for everybody. You're going to love it. So congratulations to you.
Thank you
And
so
in
much.
addition to that, I have been trying to help her with her labeling. So I found a vendor that's going to provide some great labels. She wanted the nice clear ones like you see now. Makes her products look really good. I found someone, so we're going to sponsor and gift that to her as well. I think it's about 250 labels, but you know.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So whatever I can do to help, you're very welcome.
Absolutely.
So here we are bagging it up for Miss Juliana. We want her to be successful, and anyone out there that has a business, you have a small business, you're an entrepreneur, or you want to start a business, please let me know. The Business Alliance group is the page. It's also the group, but the group is private. You can reach me on the page. Just inbox me if you're interested. Also, if you want to vend like Juliana does on a regular basis. We love Miss Juliana. Thank you for being on the show
Thank
today.
you for having me. Thank you for having me so much. It's an honor to be here, like I said, and utilize this platform. It's a great opportunity for especially entrepreneurs, small business owners. Come on out, meet Miss D. Okay, she gonna get you where you need to go. Okay,
We're gonna try. All right, thank you all for coming out to the show or watching the show. Thanks, Miss Juliana. You all have a great Sunday.
Thank you. Bye.